So we're going to do an unboxing today because I'm actually quite excited about this expense that I've done recently. So a little bit of a backstory is we actually have a friend whose livestock guardian dogs like to go on adventures all the time. And what he has is a tracking collar on them, so he's able to actually kind of see where they are or where they've gone. And he's sent me screenshots before of like, look at their adventure, and I see like where they've all went, and it's kind of neat. So we've taken Cujo there a few times, and he's mentioned, you know, like that he would put one on her just in case because he's paranoid and whatnot. Now, recently, because of last year's heavy rain and then this winter's heavy snow, it's really compromised our fences in a big way. And so once we had a bear-sized hole in a fence down here, and they went on a little adventure. You might have seen that, where Cujo and Beetlejuice came back with porcupine claws. And then about 2 days after that, they went out through the back, where the fence is compromised because of the weather there, and had a jolly good time chasing, I assume, muskrats. Thankfully, no porcupines. But they don't leave the property, but it's probably because it's so new. They're very good, but the possibility is always there that, you know, with more time, that they would have left. And it's important to always be able to know where they are. So I decided I was going to copy our good friend and get my own tracking device for Cujo. Beetlejuice will get one probably in January or February. I'll use my tax return and get him one, but right now he sticks with his mom, so we're just gonna get one for Cujo. So here it is. I waited a week. I made, so this is a Tractive collar attachment here, and I went with this. We did like, looked at them all, and they all ranged in price and reviews, and this one seemed good. But not only that, we know firsthand it does work in this area because our friend has this exact same one. So it just seemed foolproof to get this one.
And that's important because we're in a rural area in Canada. So, you know, satellite coverage and networks aren't the same across the world.
Exactly. So we decided to go with what we know works. For the next one, for Beetlejuice, we might venture and try the other one. Mm-hmm. One that was a runner-up to this one was called Pit Paw, I believe, and that one was significantly more by about $200-ish, but there was no yearly subscription. Now this has a subscription that I had to do. I chose the basic one, which was like an extra $132 a month, or a year in total. So it breaks down to like $7 or $8 a month is what it was, and they do charge the lump sum at first if you're looking. And then I'll just kind of see how it goes. There's a lot of different packages, so there's 3, and it kind of gives you like, it depends what you're looking for with the collar. For me, I don't need to know what they've done for 365 days. I just need to know what they're doing while they're missing.
So here is the unboxing.
With my scissors.
Let's see what we get.
And I'm very excited about this because when we had Farrell, our greyhound, I broke all the rules. I trained him very well to be off leash, but I kind of wanted to do, you know, an invisible fence and whatnot, which some of these types of collars can have, and I was following the prototypes for them. So it's kind of excited, even though that's not at all the collar I got, to be getting a collar that's quite similar. Oh look, this is what they consider security packages. All right, so.
Right, because they're moving away from bubble wrap, so now all you get is
this tiny piece of paper, but it is in a nice little box here. So this is the one that I got. I got the adventure one over the green, and now the difference between it basically is this is what we get, is this little thing here. This they said was bite proof. So where Beetlejuice and Cujo play, this is on the neck, that's where dogs play bite. I just wanted to, you know, it's worth the extra money at the time to do that until they kind of grow into that phase. So
calling something bite proof for a dog is quite a statement, so it's probably worth the money.
And I didn't get the extra. So for $3 extra a month, you can get the protection where you get a free replacement. And depending on what plan you get of subscription dictates how many replacements you could get. So where the basic you could get one free replacement a year. With it, I decided not to, even though it was only $36, but this is only about like $100. I think it goes on sale on the company's website. So it really was like, we'll just buy a new one, right? And by the time like something bad happens to it, it may not be the collar that we want to have. You know, we may choose to go with another one. So look,
Here we are.
it's actually big. Now Cujo is a big dog, right? So
It feels like plastic. So the statement of bite proof I find very interesting. But anyway, that's what they say. I expect it to be something a lot harder than that. This is just plastic. Like your remote control for your television, same thing. So anyway, they say
it's
bite
super
proof.
small. So some of the things that I did read in the reviews are this here. Like this is the heart, I believe, that comes off. It's actually really thin. So your collar goes in here.
Oh, and it straps over the collar, and then it
goes-
secures that. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
I
it's-
wondered how it connected.
Yeah, and the other one I was looking at had a like a Velcro strap. I think this, you know, people weren't a fan of. They thought it was kind of like not ideal, but looking at how snug of a fit this is, I think it probably will do the trick. Because it didn't easily come off these knobs. Now, if you're changing collars a lot and using it, I think, yeah, it definitely would.
So is there anything you have to turn on, or is it just always on? How does the battery work?
Let's just see. So we got extra bands. That's lovely.
In
I
different
like that.
colors.
Ooh, fancy. And
So it
then-
does charge. So
It
it
does
does have a
charge.
battery that needs to charge.
Yeah, and so
Okay.
this is very interesting. So it's just a normal one. So you can. Everyone has. Ooh, that's magnetic. So just like your phone,
Yep.
USB. You can plug that in everywhere. If you have a newer home like we do, we actually have outlets that we can just plug this into, which is really convenient. Let's check at the back. So it looks like the two spots, and there's two spots here. Oh, look at that. Oh, she's magnetic. That's actually
So it charges not wirelessly, but it doesn't, you don't plug it in, it's magnetic.
yeah. So we'll have to give that a charge. Now let's see what else we got. Hi, I'm a pet GPS tracker that belongs to. Oh, that's kind of
Okay, a tag.
a tag.
Yeah.
I'm sure that wouldn't wear off real quick.
I know, right?
We're not gonna do this. And you know, if you had a nice if we were putting this on cashew or jade, maybe.
Our house dogs, for the record.
Because they would go to people.
Yeah.
Cujo is not gonna go to people, which is what we want.
Right.
And it looks like this is where you would put that sticker,
Mm-hmm.
which means someone has to take the collar off
Yes.
to see that. So it's kind of useless.
It would, however,
You
be
know.
under her neck, so it probably
Yeah,
wouldn't
because-
weather too badly,
So
but
it'd
yeah.
be there. rubbing
Once
it.
again, that would be great for a house dog, not so much a livestock guardian dog.
But it's not intuitive that
Yeah.
you would take a collar this off.
No.
Like you would have to take this off of the actual collar.
Yeah.
To be able to see that. So not ideal. And then we got a little booklet here. So let's see. Safety information. Okay, so it doesn't tell you like what to do on this, of course. Now, I downloaded the app already here just now. Are you gonna help me? Okay, you're gonna help me. But in here it has the QR code. So just for giggles, I'm going to just see what that does in case it does something different. Oh, look, it's already got it. Okay. Yes. So I don't know how to sign in.
You'll have to create an account.
So we'll just do this one. Made with love in Austria. Okay, so it is... Alright, so we're going to enable. We're going to allow. I want to receive. What? I said yes. Okay. And then I want to allow notifications. Because this will tell me, the whole purpose of this is we are going to have to set in the boundary for this. And so we want those notifications to come through because it's going to alert us when Cujo goes outside of that boundary.
And then once she does, it'll continue to track her.
Okay, press and hold the power button until you hear a rising tone and see the light.
We're not going to do that right now because it needs to be charged first.
Yes, but...
So we will end up coming back. Okay. She just ignores all the...
I ignore. Double check it's on by pressing the power button shortly. Okay, so we're on. Okay. So yes, that is my tracker. Okay. Okay, so, I mean, we did that. What the blinking lights mean. So it shows a good network. I see one button, so. First blink shows a good network. Green second blink shows. So we don't actually see those blinks. There's no other light things, so. Interesting. Okay, we're just gonna go next there. How to put it on the dog. So it was like we said, you know, so that's a very, very snug fit. So when you purchase this, you have to be aware that, you know, you're going to use a regular collar for this. So like some of my dogs have used the martingales of like a 2-inch collar and stuff. So this obviously would not work for that. So you have to have a basic standard collar for that. And so it's giving you instructions on how to charge, so that's great. And then you remove. Yeah, so, and then of course they're like, share. So I do have that, so if you're interested in it, I can share you that code and whatnot. And so, and then it goes to creating. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna charge this 100% because I feel like when we do this here, oh look,
it already found us, so we can tell that's our road and our house. So yeah. It already gives us a general location, which is awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna let it charge, and then I'm gonna continue on and do the setup, and then we're gonna see how we do the range because we're gonna have to do that before we put it on the cooch. So we will be back.
Awesome.